Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you again here. So I'm David Chen. Many of you here, I think you know me already. Today's section is regarding the commercial offer, how to prepare the commercial offer for purchase. For this section, because it's only 30 minutes for that section, and we still have question and answer period as well after that. For this section, the purpose is I will share with you only how do you prepare the offer. I can assume that you have been doing the offer for residential, lease, whatever, you already know the process and how to prepare, in, let's say, authentic sign, do searching, and also do other documentation. So here again, I only show you how do you prepare the commercial offer for your clients. So the step by step, we'll be going quick. And anytime and after the section, you have any question about it, so I will answer you and tell you. Because at commercial purchase, of course, it's similar like residential when you prepare the offer, but still they're little more complicated because some other terms and conditions are different. So that's the way I'm here to show you and share with you. And again, as I say, because the time is too short, so we cannot do too much in details. Only the steps I show you first. Later on, really you need something from time to time, of course, I will tell you and I will advise you or do whatever the offer we can do. Okay, let's start about how commercial purchase. At the beginning, what I can say that I assume you already show the property to your client according to the client's needs requirement, right? They're going to buy whatever the property. Let's say today we're talking about only purchase of property, commercial property, freehold. This is what they say. Freehold, something of course still different from the purchase of commercial condo. It's different from the purchase of business for sale. So we do that business for sale later on section in coming 2 or 3, I can remember. And so we today own for commercial property freehold. So at the beginning, as I say, let's say you do the search already according to the client. So when you log in MLS, I don't need to show you how to log in, but you know already, right? As I said already. So let's say you go to commercial property for sale, you start ready for searching, and here look at the commercial sales, this part, you will see a lot of investment or industrial, whatever you're going to purchase from the MLS. So assuming that your client, let's say you're doing only purchase commercial, retail, whatever. Of course, you can select industrial, you can select investment, whatever you want to do it, right? So far I can only make it simple. I don't want to select too much option for you. Let's say just commercial retail. Okay, that means including the property for investment sometimes or even for carry on business here as well. So you can do that. And number one, the type is important, you select it. So again, as I say, you already show the property to your client maybe. So in this way, we start from here and make it simple. I want to make an offer as offer in our opposite listing. I don't want to go too much. We got a lot of listing in the market, right? So in the field, I added one field here. Look at it here. On the left hand side, listing broker phone number. Let's say 905 305 1600. I want to get some listing from our office. Then I can show which listing we are going to do for the purchase for the offer, right? Okay, here I've added here already, and let's go to home listing. Imagine, let's say we got 16 legends. Okay, let's get the result. So this all the listing for sales in the market, commercial sales in our office so far. And I did not get the industrial office building and other farmland, I did not. So this one commercial for sale. Here, 16 listing here. I don't want to go one by one. I will just pick up something, the most newer one, the latest one. let's start from the bottom one here. So when you look at here, you see this one will be 3 days in the market. We're asking 4.3 million. It's a commercial sales here. That's number one here. And this is our listing was answered. So she called me yesterday, some related about this as well. So let's go to the other one is 3.9 million. Because this one, why I prefer to choose this one, they have not only the property for sale, they have a potential they want to sell the business as well. So that's related later on for business for sale. Yeah. So I will choose this one as an example for prepared offer here today. So do the business for sale, we do the next section. I can't remember what day will be, 27, 27 or 28. So we do the for business for sale for offer afterwards. So that's why I say I will try to use this one for example. Anyway, so we go quickly for two other things. Here the listing of this 3.2 million that in the market. Look at here. That time 352 days. So a lot of listings have been there over a year, here 18 days. So you see many of them why they are in the market for such long, because sometimes pricing is different, the market is different. So that's the reason they stay long. Okay, let's go quick, going back to the listing. Assume, as I said, okay, this listing, no, sorry, that's one. So this property with business, market for 12 days already here, right? Look at here. And assume you visit, you show the client this property for sale for commercial. Now the client say, David, I want to put offer in for this property now. What you're going to do? First of all, you need to contact the listing agent. Here's Linda Liu, let's say Linda Liu. Call the office, call or cell phone number, whatever. Ask some information about whatever in the market here, right? So ask whatever the things you say, I need some more detailed information. I'm ready to prepare the offer for you. So in this case, the listing agent will contact you, will tell you, number one, the price expectation is something to see in the market. Number two, the closing day, what kind of closing day they are looking for. Number three will be what terms, conditions they prefer. Of course, the hot market is such a commercial property goes fast, but in the slow market, it's staying, as you say, for 1 year, whatever. So I saw, I think last year, we tried to purchase one of our clients. We work with our partners in the office. So ask for 9.9 million property, commercial property. In the one way, they got the same offers. So this is in the hot market. In that case, so if you don't action fast, you can lose opportunity there. So, but in nowadays, of course, slow. So you talk to Linda already, say, I want to put up here. Linda told you everything. Now you're ready to go for the offer. What are you going to do? Look here, the listing. Anytime you prepare offer, go to specific listing, then you go to web form. Look at here, web form, click web form. You will see the prepared offer here. So here they call it dashboard here, right? Transaction. You need what you need to do. You need to, it's a commercial for sale. So you need to commercial sale. You create a transaction. So because I created here already, so when you create a transaction, all the forms pops up. You see, I got all the forms here. Let's go to another one first, because for easy for you to see. Let's say doing the one census and the latest one. Here, going to work form, you will see from here, right? Then it tells you what you're going to do. Oh, this is something you need to do. So here we see create transaction. You need to create the address already here. The template you have to choose what is commercial for after freehold. Look here, 05A to purchase. Click here. So you will see address here, that the form template here. The data from where is from the RES4. That means the MS on Toronto board. Sometimes maybe MS will be Ottawa, or even some other in let's say London, Waterloo, whatever. You have to make sure what the board is using. The type, select type, you want to see. Look at here. Maybe commercial property, looks, right? So you are the buy agent. Of course, you are the co-opting agent, salesperson, unless you're listing agent, right? So far, your double N, you will see both. Here will be only co-opting agent. So when you click here, you will see what? Create. So the same thing like residential for sale. As I said, assume you have done some commercial sales already. So the same process, same thing you need to do here. So here you don't need to do anything. What you can do, I will be doing the next. Sorry, because the form something hide here. So you go to next. Just a second. Let me unmute it. The fast way you have to go here, the forms on the right hand, the same like residential. Click the forms. Look at here what form that pops you up. See all the forms here already. 540, 815. The real offer is 500. So at the other one, for your commission 320, and the rest with 630, 631. Those are forms related to the offer. In this case, I remember Sammy or Kelvin, when they do the training, they also asking if you are buying something for yourself, right? You need other disclosure form, you need add forms or whatever here, right? Let's say for purchase, you need 160, you can go 160 just for purchase. You look for the form 160, look at here, the recent disclosure form. You click here, you add it. So the form will be 160 already here, right? And also you sometimes you say, oh, for myself, for my family. So this form you need to get to sign yourself or by broker as well. So normally what we do, the BRA, what is BRA? That's buyer representation agreement. That's 540 will be most important, right? So this form will be always going to pop first. And 815 also you need to go up as well. Yeah, more second one. So those two forms normally is really important for you. Why? As according to recourse rules regulation, the representation we call it BRA. First of all, you need to sign with the client earliest possible. Sometimes people say first time you meet the client, you sign BRA. Some people say I don't want to sign now, but I want to sign when the latest before you sign an offer. So this one, that's why I say 540 sign, 815 will be also you need it first. And also another form here not showing yet. Our built-in forms not there yet. You add one more form. What is that? They're called the recall info, the guideline, right? Recall info. So you will see recall info guideline according to the new tracer. That's a new form you need to get the client to sign with BI together. That means this form is important. That means you know the client under new rules and regulation. This is very important for you. So we need to move this form as well. Actually, not in those cases. This form we're supposed to send to the client before you show in the property. That means I start working with you, you need to get to know how do you work with realtor. So that's form always the number one to sign. Okay. Sign this, sign 540, 815. This 160 also as well if you're buying for yourself. So those are forms you can create as first package. The reason is as a when you sign all the forms, if it's co-pack, you sign. You don't need to send to the listing agent everything. You only send the listing what? The listing agent what? Only 500, 320, sometimes 801 Schedule B, right? So here Schedule A and 801, Schedule B is not here. So you can add it all the time whenever you need it. So because some listing agents say, I need to attach my Schedule B. Some listing agent, I need to attach this form that you need to download there later. Okay, because as I said, this section is too short. I cannot do everything here. The important I will show you more important as well. Okay, let's go one by that. The process already is in order already here. Let's go one by one quickly. Okay, 540. You click 540. The buyer BIA, that's most important always. Number one is our ops number, ops address, whatever they are. So the buyer name, you need to type the buyer's name A or B, whatever, okay? You need to type it. The buyer's address you need as well, right? Whatever you need to give the address here. Because the reason is when you sign a BIA, if you don't have address, you cannot upload on BRS. Tony always tell us when you sign BIA, the second day or same day, upload it on BRS. The reason is if you have anything regarding commission later on, split commission issue with other realtor, this is your proof that you signed the BIA. Also, that before you sign BIA, you need also double check the client A, the address on BIS if this client has been signed NBIA with other people, other realtor. Otherwise, if you sign today, you did not verify it, you sign with somebody else, then you later on you work for nothing. So your commission will be requested by other agent who sign a BIA before you. That's important, right? So that's the thing. Here again, now we be designated representative. That means you are representing the client, the buyer. So you need to the name of sales job, your name and your ops broker name as well. So designated representative. Sometimes in new rules, if two agents in the same brokerage, does not mean multiple representation. I hope you remember that. Different agent represent a different client. So in this case, even the same brokerage, you are not multiple representation. Make sure you know that. All right, that's a new rule. And here, the commence date, you always put the day whenever you show the property or the day you start sign contract. So you need that's today's day. You put the day. Today will be February 23rd, right? So that's with February. The expiry date always we're going to buy. Most in commercial BIA, those 3 months minimum, 4 months, 6 months. I saw some agent even use it for 1 year. That's too long. Right? Whatever the contract period time, you need to explain to your client. 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, you need to explain it. Okay. Otherwise, later on something comes up. David, you did not tell me that this 3 months, 6 months, whatever. So. As I said, one agent called 1 year. I remember for arbitration, I went to on behalf of our office. I questioned the agent why you put the 1 year. Normally, people 3, 6 months, maybe 1 year, not so often, right? So there's some questionable. So here there will be the expiring date. From that side, you need to remember the initial here. That means the buyer never acknowledge this contract. And also the buyer did not sign any other contract with other brokerage. Okay, that's important. Here, the type will be always according to that's at the beginning I said commercial for sale or investment. You have to make sure. Let's say this year the commercial, right? Property. Or some people will say, oh, investment. You can put investment, or sometimes it says for office building, you have to make sure the type of the use, make sure. Location wise, also important. Some people say, I only want to Toronto, then you type Toronto. If some people say, I don't know anything here, okay, GTA, that's the Great Toronto Area. Some people say, I only need the London, what? You put the London, right? More specific, more better for the client. But for you, I think normally we go GTA will be better. The reason is, in case the client say, I purchase something, let's say in Mississauga, Toronto, Markham is GTA. I remember the one case I dealt with before in arbitration. The client put GTA, but the one agent, student or buyer to bought something in Bradford. Bradford, not GTA, right? The reason is, I question them at the beginning of one case. The reason is, even though the Bradford not in Toronto, but the listing was in Toronto both, so we won the case. So that's important. You need geographic location always important. Some client, of course, more specific better. Right? So this is the way the BIA you need to make sure here. And the page 2 also you have to see what? Record, submit offer, record the holdover date, right? So this normally 90 days, some people 90 days, some people put even 180 days, whatever. So, right. So the commission will be here. Also, some people did not put nothing, zero, or even the non-applicable. You don't need to leave the client. The reason is in case you lose the client, if you go into arbitration for commission, the people will asking you say, no, you did never ask for commission. So if in this case you don't put anything, you are in trouble. So normally we say 2.5%. Because in the commercial property, sometimes they do the 1.75%, whatever. Or you can say all as per MLS. You can do this way. That means whenever the commission offer you on MLS, you go by MLS. Or 2.5 is the minimum. Some clients argue, David, I don't want 2.5 because some listing only give you 2%. What you can say? You make it easy. You can say as per MLS, right? Normally we say 2.5%. So that's the over day commission. Those you need to put it there. Otherwise, you're in trouble, right? So during the commission argument at the time, you'll be in trouble. So page 2 is done. Page 3, you will see everything here. You get this. You sign. You sign two spots because you need 2 spots to sign declaration as well. And the client will be set on top here. If one client will be signed 1 spot here, 2 client will be 2. If it's 3 client, you have to share the spot here anyway, whatever, right? So this is the PIA we have done here already. Acknowledgement, you need to make sure to acknowledge the client. Otherwise, say, David, I never received anything. Whenever you sign, get the client signed here. That means by email, by whatever, is receive it. Okay, that's the PIA. Those important. As soon as you sign the PIA here, as I say, same day or second day, uploading on PIS. Okay, that's the form we're done here. So let's go to next page, next form. We go to file. You can open the next file, or you can do a transaction form here as well. You will see transaction form. We got 540. A15, we go to the next one. Whenever you do the next file form, will be saved automatically anyway. So working with Realtor, that's a new one. New form, it used to be A15, it used to be no designated right at the beginning. So here we see what you need to sign this buyer or seller, because this form applies to you for seller and buyer as well. So you could file, you will be buyer here. Get the buyer initial here. So the buyer has been explained everything about information guide already. So that's the this is one. And also, as I say, we are, if the client you're not representing client, use the right hand side here. But here is your client. You are designated representative, right? So here will be signed acknowledged by the buyer's name, buyer A. And because you are not representing seller, you don't need sellers any sign to sign. That agent called me yesterday, David, A15, how can you get a seller to sign here? No, you are representing the buyer, only here the buyer. So that will be HomeLife landmark. Brokerage, the buyer name already here, and landmark will be initialed by the client and signed by the client here as well. So the A15 is done, okay? So don't get it on the right hand side here, because this only called what? Self-represented party. That means you are not represented by, right? Let's go to the next one. Go quickly because time is fast. 540, A15, then 160. I don't want to touch it now if you are not representing yourself. So these 3 forms, the RICO form also, as I said already, right? RICO information guide 540, A15. This form you get one package, get your client sign before sign other thing. You can do separate package here. So let's go to the offer itself, because those fund if you're done, you send your client to initial sign everything according to authentic side. Here we go to form 500 because that's important. Is we call the APS, right? Agreement with purchase and sale. So here a lot of people confuse what Of course, similar like a residential, but still, right? Some point I need to point out some important issue. The data should be everything here, the same thing, whatever. I don't need to touch it. Okay. The edge is already here. Also, the frontage, the same as residential, north, south, whatever. You have to know for the street name, whatever you have to do down in the city or whatever. Mississauga here, Mississauga here. Important. A lot of people missing it. 6589 what meter feet. You need to go by feet. The reason I mention is sometimes argument come in and say, David, you misleading me. 65 meter. You have to compensate me. How come by feet, right? Make more protect yourself, the more the better. Here, okay, of course, the section already here, the legal dispute already there as quantity listing. You need to double check Geowarehouse. This address, the seller's name is the same name. If not, sometimes SH sale, whatever, you need to double check with the listing agent, right? So here, so we go quickly because as I said, the price is important, right? You need to put the price. As I said, talk to the listing agent. What's the price they are looking for? So this listing we just now we saw. What's the price in there? 4.3 million, right? So if we in this case, what's that? You can start at 3.9, right? Whatever. According to talk to the client first. What? Oh, sorry. Let's say 3.9 million. That's a deposit will be non-go by 5%. 5% will be what? 150,000 or 100. Or it will be here with normal upon acceptance. Here with will be always what? In offer multiple offer situation. So here will be, let's say 150,000. That's the deposit, right? Payable to listing broker. Don't miss it. Always payable to listing broker name. All right. And here the same like residential. If you have schedule B, put schedule B. Or sometimes they have schedule C. Whatever you need to put there. So the rest will be irrevocable by the buyer, not the seller, all the time until whatever day 11:59. So, sorry, 11:59 p.m. always. What day, whatever day you want to give. Commercial offer sometimes we give 48 hours at least. Sometimes it's hard, not easy to get seller to do anything. Some people say 3 days, even some for 1 week. Whatever you want to do, it's up to the listener. You can talk to them, right? And here completion date also not like residential. If the property is for vacant property, of course it's easier. Right? If sometimes with tenant will be longer. If some like for this the seller occupy themselves, at least normally we go how long? With 2 months, 3 months. I saw some listing for 6 months as well. Because the longer you need financing, you need a lot of commercial financing, take more time to do that. So this way, let's say you need to do May 31st, right? The completion. And you put everything there. And so you will see the page 1 mostly done. And so page 2, that's only the other thing, whatever is in there. So here we will see chattel include what the iconic listing. You will have anything, copy, paste here. Even though we put schedule as a list of chattel equipment will be provided by the seller on within how many days, right? Excluding also again, I don't want to touch any rental item. You do put it there as well. Important is that's the issue. Number 7. A lot of people asking, look, even buy business, buy commercial property, what? HST will be on top of the price. So in this scale, a lot of people will, wow, 3 million, 3.5, 4 million property, I need to pay a lot of HST there. So if you read number 7, HST, that means recorded drain election. That means the seller has HST account, buyer should register or incorporated HST account number with CIA. In this way, the buyer on closing will not need to pay HST. The seller will not collect HST on closing. So that's important. Okay, always number 7, right? even sometimes for purchase, the business did not say anything, or some offer did not say anything in residential. You copy this one, put in Schedule A, will be protecting your client. So that means on closing, no HG to pay. Okay, the accountant or lawyer will look at into that. All right. So other issue, title search again will be 2 months before, 2 weeks before closing. Always a commercial, same like residential. Sometimes they ask quicker, depending on the closing, right? Remember 2 months. 2 weeks, sorry. 2 weeks before closing, always, okay? Remember that. So this point, I need to point out for you. Number 8, the use. A lot of people leave it blank because this business for what? We call it commercial, right? Sometimes this for the restaurant. If a restaurant, right? You have to make sure what's used so far. Because the reason I said if the commercial is not specific, of course, the property for a commercial. If the restaurant use or this hot related, automatic, auto related, so you need to put it specifically. Otherwise, say, David, you did not purchase the right use for me. That's a problem, right? You put existing use, let's say restaurant, commercial, that's good. Then I do the commercial. Later on, I can continue on the restaurant or food related. You say, I want automatic, auto related, garage, whatever. You did not get a use like this, that's in trouble. You say, David, you did not protect me. So that's what we wrong, right? So here more specific use. Whatever they use so far, use that one, all right? And I don't need to go one by one now. The rest will be what? Of course, the sign is same like residential. I don't need to touch anything. The important, the Schedule A, those all you need to go by one, always, okay? One cross by one cross. Make sure you got this building cross I prepared for our agent use. Generally cover most of stuff, but I cannot say everything covers, okay? So according to your client needs, many things issue you need to add something or remove something. That's important because otherwise, again, as I say, I need the property for my own use for garage, but this one for restaurant. How can I do that? So you need to change all the clause, the condition. So the condition, the most important condition, again, like residential financing. Okay, financing 5 days not enough. I put 25 days, even shorter. Some bank, they need how many days? 30 banking day at minimum. Some 60 banking day as well. So you have to make sure the financing. The next one will be of inspection. Of course, we need it. And let's say that one most important for all the purchases here, this condition. That means what? Again, I said at the beginning, this is a commercial property so far for a restaurant or for whatever, but I need to change, I want to change the use. What I can do, this is the condition that offer this condition upon the buyer to verify what carry out due diligence investigation with the city. Whatever day you need, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, whatever. So that means if I want to change the use, this is my condition to protect my buyer, to verify to get the use from the city, then I can feel the ease after closing, right? So that's important. Other condition will be there as well. You can read it later on. Lawyer review and inspection, whatever. So that's the content of the schedule. Again, no time to go through one by one now. And let's get, you've done already this one. Let's go to the next one, next form. So the form 500 done, we need 330, 320. So this form, we need your commission, how to protect your commission, right? So here again, the new form, according to the new one, not like old system, you need to say leasing represent the seller. So the leasing broker, the leasing agent not represent your buyer. You need to mention that, right? And we are not multiple representation unless we are the same brokers. So you are co-opting agent. You need to co-opting agent. Click here. So you are also the co-opting broker, the designated representative of co-opting, right here. Then you will need what? Get the listen bro. We pay the co-op agent. Whatever commission, 2.5, whatever, or you can say as per MS. Sometimes they have different way you need to break down here. So that's the way you need to put everything here. Otherwise, so you won't get your commission, right? So that's the form that's important. So again, you need to go through one by one. And so that's the form for commission purpose. That's also way you are representing your client, private client. So this one, without this form, you cannot claim your commission. So that's about this. This is the package here. So we go through all the form already. And again, I said content too much. We cannot touch everything. So after you've done everything, so of course you need to sign whatever, right? You put it in for the basket. So you need to get your client to sign and do authentic sign here, whatever. So I don't need to touch everything because I assume you know how to sign, how to do authentic sign. If you don't know anything, go to the office website. We have training on how to prepare or get your client authentic sign. So that's about commercial sales purchase at APS. So the important for this commercial purchase APS, and again I say BRA. That's important. You need to sign here. Otherwise, you work for nothing. Number two is you need to know all the contents for that the offer APS condition, clause, whatever in there. Then from there, you can what? Protect yourself and your client as well. I don't want to create a big issue later on. Say you work for nothing, you complete the transaction, then you don't get a commission, or you get a commission, you'll be sued by other agent. I don't want something happen to you. Anyway, so that's a session for APS here now. And now I leave some time for everyone. If you have a question, you can ask me. We can talk about it here. All right. So that's a session for today. I've stayed here for about 10 minutes, and let's go for question and answer period. Thank you. I wish you come back for business for sale next section and commercial lease as well. We do that. Be notified by the office anyway. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Stop recording.